Sonicus! Oh, well, mine is Fox 9, so they can have it, Fox. Hopefully it doesn't sound too echoey right now. Hello? And it doesn't sound too echoey this right now. Just FYI, going to my new office. If it looks familiar, it's because it is. Don't want to go into it. But, this is going to basically become my new office area. I'm going to put foam padding, put up some posters. It's going to be awesome. But today we're here to talk about the newest episode of Star vs. the Forces of Evil. As you can tell by my intro with the wand, or the title, or the thumbnail, or anything else that says Star vs. the Forces of Evil. But this is Bon Bon the Birthday Clown, and I do not know that off the top of my head. I know that because I have the Google already looked up right now. That way I don't have to do it during the video. But, preparations. But, for how much I freaking said I freaking hated the last two episodes, this one worked a lot better. It really did. Like, this episode worked a lot better, and this is probably one of my more favorite episodes. And basically, I'll tell. Well, first off, one, it is not the reason why I like it, but it is kind of funny, I guess. In the beginning, it starts off with the death of a clown. Like, literally, this clown died because of an explosion of trick candles. And then he's in a full body cast, and his eyes roll out of the cast and then roll back in when he says he'll come back in 100 years. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Cut to 100 years later. There's a dance going on. Marco and Star are going to go to the dance together because Marco doesn't want to go alone because he had a bad dream. But then Star also apparently had made plans with... what the fudge was her name? How can I not remember her freaking name? The cool girl, their Marceline, basically. Well, no, Tom. If anyone's more the Marceline of Star vs. the Forces of Evil, it may be Tom a little bit more. Like a character who was kind of an antagonist in the beginning, but then kind of became cooler along the lines. Although Marceline was like almost always cool. But the chick with the beanie. Apparently, her and Star also made plans on the same day to go to the graveyard of this clown and see if he resurrects in 100 years. And Star's like, well, now I have to tell Marco I can't go with him. But it turns out Jackie invited Marco to the dance then, and so everything kind of works out in the end for that bit, or that little bit, it seems. So it's like, all right, sweet. But then, at the house or whatever, when Jackie comes after Marco's, getting ready. Actually, there's a point where Marco's like getting ready. He's like putting deodorant on, and he sprays cologne. Falls over. The cologne falls on his butt. And he's like, great. And like, what's his Star and Beanie Girl are there, and Marco's like, great. Now my butt smells like cologne. And I love the Beanie Girl's reaction. Like, nothing wrong with that. Slaps him on the butt. What the fuck am I watching? That was actually pretty freaking funny. I was like, where the heck did that come from in a Disney movie? Just slap on the butt. Like, come on, Adventure Time, maybe, yeah. So, like, Disney? Fudge, no. I don't know, maybe there's a lot of times people get slapped on the butt wrong, but I'm just looking at them like, I don't think I've ever seen that in a Disney anything. So, this is pretty funny. I like this character. I already liked her, but, yeah, but Jackie comes in, Star lets Jackie into the house, and Jackie, one Star says, you look like the ocean. And she has like the little seashell, but then like also like her dress did look kind of like ocean like colors, like the bluish greens and stuff. And I'm like, she really does look like the ocean. And then it kind of reminded me of Lapis. I'm like, no, I'm just like Lapis. Well, not no, but I'm just thinking like, what about that? I'm just thinking about Lapis. Like, gosh dang it. But crap, fudge me. Where'd I leave off? Oh yeah, she dresses up in the ocean, and then Marco comes down, he's dressed all nice, and Marco and Jackie look at each other with big shimmery eyes, and she starts seeing little, not angry, what's the word? Well, basically she's becoming jealous. she's looking like kind of scared, like is this actually happening or something? And like she even takes a picture with her phone after like Marco's dad says to asks her to take a picture, and Marco and Jackie go off to the dance. Star feels a little uneasy, and she and Beanie Girl go off to the graveyard to go try to, along with Glossrick. Although we don't see, it's the Glossrick's there until he busts through the one girl's car. I keep wanting to call the girl with the beanie hat Jackie. That's not her name. But they go to the graveyard, and while this is all going on, Marco and Jackie are going to the dance. And Marco is completely and utterly screwing it up. Basically, like, he's trying to start a conversation with Jackie, but then he also cuts her off because he's so bloody nervous. Basically, also, let me put this over here because I'm looking at him like that looks like I have a gun in my. It looks like I have like an actual load. That doesn't mean like I have like a gun that shoots bullets. BB gun. Or maybe it is a gun. No. I probably shouldn't have done that. Let me put that over there. But yeah. So Marco. Marco is basically saying like, oh yada yada yada. Fud. What did he say? He basically saying, oh, what do you like to? What are your hobbies? And when Jackie starts trying to start a conversation, or talking about her hobbies, Marco's like, oh, good. What about your what do you like to? What kind of music do you like? Jackie starts again telling him. He's like, oh, good. Oh, what about this? And like Marco also goes like this, and there's like blue ink on his face. And my lord, I'm gonna say right now, this episode made me feel bad for Jackie so badly, and also for Marco, because I feel like I know where this is gonna go, and it feels like it's gonna go in a way that like it feels so bad because you kind of know how this is gonna work, or it feels like they take a cliche. It just feels to me, and I'll explain it in a little bit, but and I might even make a theory video just so I can specify that by itself. Another thing, but I'll of course talk about it here too. But Jackie like sees the blue. He's like, "What's that blue ink on your face?" And Marco's like, "Oh, there's nothing." And he had like blue ink on his hand, and it's because he had like notes written down. He was like, "Well, ask Jackie what to say," and Jackie's like, she's like, "Oh, it's okay, Marco. You don't like." She's like being incredibly nice, and I'm just like, "Oh my lord." Like, I've seen always the quote-unquote main character going for the girl that's not for him, or the popular girl, and like, no, you're missing your actual love. This girl, your friend or whatever. I've seen this cliche. I've seen that cliche. This isn't that cliche. This is, the girl is genuinely nice. She is genuinely a good person. And she's very understanding. And also, they even bring up continuity in this episode, which is beautiful. But when they go to the dance, Jackie sees the dance is not that good of a thing. Which honestly, I never went to the school dance. So I didn't go because I didn't want to. But Jackie goes, sees the dance is basically a bummer, but says, "Man, I should have just asked you out." Well, when she said, "Man, I shouldn't have asked you to the dance," and Marco feels like, "Oh, yeah, why would you ever want to go with me?" And then Jackie's like, "I should just ask you on a date," and Marco's like, "Back." And then Jackie just goes, "Do you want to go on a date with me, Marco?" And I'm like, "Oh Lord, Jackie, you're so freaking awesome." She's such a nice and understanding person. But Jackie and Marco go on a date. Let me first talk about this real quick, because it's a 22-hour episode, and I'm already going 13 minutes. Though big of that is a phone call, so I gotta cut that out. But Jackie and Marco like go on a date. They go to like the park. Marco like makes like this drink, and like you've seen the cliche before, where like they mix all these weird things together, like whether it be like, oh, French fries and a milkshake. That's not really weird to me. That's just freaking delicious. But things like that. And Marco's like, trust. And Jackie's like, are you sure about this, Marco? And he's like, just trust the cook. Jackie drinks it, immediately spits it out, and just goes, that was awful. And Marco's like, really? when I had it last time, it was good. And the two start laughing, and Jackie even like puts her legs on top of Marco's, and like lays back. Goes, Marco, you just gotta chill. And they kind of actually have like a heart to heart a little bit, saying like how like Marco's always nervous. He's just saying that he has to chill, and Marco says that it's, and Jackie asks, why are you so uptight? Not uptight, stressed. Why are you so stressed out or whatnot? And or not chill? And Marco goes, because I don't want to mess up. And Jackie goes, Marco, you've already messed up. You threw up on me in the 3rd grade. You broke my skateboard. There was that thing on your neck, and Marco's like, yeah, I don't want to relive any of those. And Jackie was just saying, but it's just like skateboarding. You, as soon as you fall off, you get right back on. Which, just saying those lines, especially in the dating kind of sense, you fall right off, but you get right back on. And I'm just thinking, I don't know, my mind's just freaking dirty. If you don't know what I mean, damn, you don't need to know. But Marco's like, I never learned how to skateboard. And Jackie's like, really? Pulls up her dress. There's a skateboard. She has knee pads on, and she also has 2 helmets underneath her dress, which I'm assuming were just cupping her butt. I am just assuming. Marcus even points out, like, do you always have a skateboard under there? And basically, there's a nice little thing where, like, Jackie teaches Marco how to skateboard. He's about to fall, holds on her hand, and the two look at each other longingly. And on the flip coin of all this, Star is in the graveyard, kind of bumming out Beanie Hat Girl because Beanie Hat Girl, wants to, work on the seance or whatever to summon the ghost of Clown Man. But Clown Man's not a thing yet. How is it not? But Star keeps saying, like, what do you think this picture means of Marco and Jackie together? What do you think of, like, what do you think they're doing right now? Do you think dance was good? And she's like, and at one point the girl even accidentally erases the picture of Jackie, and Marco goes, oh no, Star, the picture's gone. Well, some problem solved, I guess. But yeah, so they then go ahead and work on the same. Star works on her part, which is building the shrine to the clown. But the girl falls asleep, and so Star goes to Glossrick, who also burned a page in the book for warmth, I think. I don't know, but he burned a spell. Also, a good way of saying of like how I was talking about last time, how they were saying, like, good what is it? Fudge. Foreshadowing. Good foreshadowing. They did it in the last episode with the Glossrick episode, which, yes, bad, but it had some good thing where a point where, like, Glossrick pointed to the little gem that's magic. He says, this stays. In this one, at one point, the girl with the beanie hat clicks like a light on his helmet, and Glossrick then clicks the jewel on his forehead, and the girl goes, I like your natural headlamp. And Glossrick goes, this isn't natural. And that's a good way of slowly showing it, of slowly, foreshadowing, like, okay, what exactly is that jewel connected to, or what exactly is that jewel to Glossrick? I'm assuming it somehow connects into the book. But, yeah, so, but Star's kind of, freaking out, and at one point even asked Glossrick, where's that peeping Tom or, like, spying spell? And Glossrick said, don't use that spell because spying starts crying, and it's a dark magic spell used by, your aunt who buried the devil, or a demon, whatever. Which is also weird that Star then also dated Tom earlier on, and you think the parents would kind of, stop that as soon as that started happening, but whatever. So Star, or maybe Tom doesn't count. I don't know. But Star uses a spell, sees Jackie and Marco having fun on the skateboard, laughing, and Star gets angry, and the spell actually busts one of the skateboarder wheels. and Star like, did I do that? The spell ends, and then cut back to Marco and Jackie. They're laughing, ha ha ha, having fun, and then they like saying they had a great time, and then they kiss, which is awesome. They kiss, but then Marco looks up in the sky, and when Jackie's eyes are all shining, like, oh, Marco, she's like, wait, what's wrong? And Marco looks up in the sky and sees the moon is red, and then Jackie looks up and it's still white, and I'm just thinking, oh my lord, is Marco cursed? And I'll explain this a little bit later on, but Marco's like, we have to go find Star. And back where Star, they think the clown resurrected, but it turns out it's actually Ludo dressed as a clown. Because reason. Insert reason why he's dressed as a clown. Did he know about the seance? Does he just wear that out of the blue? Was it Clown Day in Muni? I have no idea. But Ludo is dressed as a clown, and they basically start to kind of an epic fight. They actually go into an epic fight, Star versus Ludo, with the eagles, the rats, the eagle, the rats, the eagles, the eagle, the rats, and the spider. The girl with the hat's fighting the rats off with a bag, but they basically grab the book, and at one point, Star opens a portal to try to suck in Ludo, and also Star used a lot of cool new spells that we haven't really seen before, but then also kind of again begs the question, what about all the creatures inside of her wand? But let's just leave that alone right now. Opens up a portal that's gonna suck Ludo in, but as soon as she sees Star and Marco and Jackie, the spell is corrupted and the portal starts sucking in even harder, sucking into who the fudge knows where. Ludo's crying or whatever. I forgot what exactly happens, but basically Ludo flips the tables. Star is about to get sucked in, and honestly, Ludo grabs the book, and they're leaving and says, "You better go save your friend, human boy," or whatever the fudge. And Marco looks and sees Star about to get sucked into the green portal, and Marco goes, Star! Grabs Star and goes, I'm not letting you go. And then Jackie and honestly, if anything, I think it could have been probably one of my most favorite parts is if this was gonna be the start of Marco's evil arc. And I don't mean letting Star go, but I mean throwing stuff maybe Marco can't hold the ground, or maybe just sort of some where he's able the suction's getting stronger, so Marco grabs her, just throws Star out to the side, and Marco gets sucked into the portal, and then the portal just closes. I think that would have been kind of cool, but that's because that's because I love the dark twisted things a little bit, and it's not really that dark, but I mean what would happen? I want to know what would happen in this situation. Star opened a portal to wherever the fudge, and it turned evil, and then Marco gets sucked into that portal. I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of cool. Maybe he was gonna get sucked in to go somewhere or some crap. Maybe he'll go to the demon world or whatever. I don't know. But no. But Jackie grabs Marco's hand, and Beanie Hat Girl grabs Jackie's hand. They pull them all out. The portal closes. Jackie and Marco hug, and then Marco hugs Star. Star's crying, saying, "Don't worry, it's fine. You're okay." And Star says, "I lost my book. I lost Glossaric," and she's crying. And Marco's like, "It's okay. We're gonna get him back." And then it ends pretty epically with the book being open and Glossaric sitting there, and goes, "What would you like, m'lady?" And Ludo goes, "I'm not a m'lady." And it just ends there. It was fudge, yes. And I'm fudge, now it's getting good. Now it's getting better. It crapped the bed, but then it took the entire bed, threw it out, and brought us one of those luxury ones that you can set your number or whatever the fudge it does that maneuvers your body. It's a pretty freaking good episode. It's actually really good. I really like this one. and again, like I want to bring up I'll bring it up basically a little bit. And here's the thing, like I said, like is Marco cursed? Like with Jack, also the clown was resurrected, but then got sucked into the portal. So who the fudge knows where it went? But like I said, like that Marco may be cursed. With I don't know, should I leave in this one? I don't know, but or should I say it in this one? But basically, I feel Marco's true happiness, the way that he'll be truly happy, is if he's with Jackie. But the thing is, I don't think the Blood Moon's going to let him be happy, or he's gonna let him be with Jackie. That's as much as I'm gonna say for right now. I'll probably make a theory video to go more in depth with that bit, but I again, this is like the third time. This is the second time we've seen the Blood Moon that isn't on the day of the Blood Moon. So there's again connections, but yeah, Star and Star vs. Force Evil. This episode is pretty freaking good. The clown was just there randomly. I don't know. I guess the clown probably brought up later on, but this episode I extremely loved. I extremely liked it. It was good. It was good seeing, like, again, we've seen the cliche before of that girl's not good for you. You should be with this one. It's kind of like it'd be better if anyone can remember Danny Phantom. Whatever, Danny either went for Paulina or went for the other chick, the Ghost Hunter chick. I forgot her name too. Who, if I remember correctly, voiced number 5 in Kids Next Door, and a few other things. Also, the guy who voiced Skulker is also the guy who voiced the Joker in The Batman, if I remember correctly. I watched Danny Phantom like a month ago. Like I watched they binge watched the entire season on Hulu. Epic. Not sponsored by Hulu, but sponsor me. No, but yeah, it's kind of like, okay, you've seen this together, and you kind of know that this character is supposed to kind of be with this one. Like, Danny is supposed to be with Sam. Everyone sees that he is supposed to be with Sam, but he's trying to, like, fight against it, or for some reason. He tries to fight against it. Or kind of Futurama with, Fry and, Layla. Layla dates everyone else, but we all know in the end, Layla and Fry, and they even say in the show, Layla and Fry are supposed to be together. They'll be, or quote-unquote, supposed to be together. They'll be happier together. This one, if Star Wars Force Evil is trying to do something like that, I don't see it. And if they are trying to show us, trying to make it seem like that, but it's not, my lord, they are freaking epic. This show's gonna be really good, because I don't think Marco is gonna be better with Star. We've seen time and time again that Marco and Star's chemistry is more or less just friends. I don't really see them as like someone, like they could love each other maybe later on, but I don't know. Like even like Kim Possible versus Ron Stoppable, that at least like they're friends, yeah, but you could also see like how they kind of work together, and in the end, you know, became boyfriend girlfriend. At least from what I can remember. I didn't watch that show recently. I watched like 3 episodes, like the time travel episode, like 4 months ago. Jeebus. But the time travel TV movie. But yeah, this doesn't feel like that, because we've seen Star and Marco together, and we've seen that Star constantly makes Marco angry, or constantly she's all putting him in way more danger than he wants to be in, or something like that, and not like in the good way, like Miss Frizzle, and I'm just bringing up all the old kid shows, ain't I? Miss Frizzle and her class, like, yeah, they wouldn't be being digested by the redhead. Yeah, being digested by redhead is bad. For some reason, also has orange skin. But we also know that this is also to help them learn. It's also to help with Ronald or whatever the fudge. You at least kind of know that a little bit. This doesn't feel like that. Star and Marco kind of just feel like Star's like, I want to do this, and you're coming with me. And Marco a lot of times is saying no. But in this, Jackie and Marco is completely and utterly uptight. He's nervous. He's not laid back. And Jackie's the exact opposite and kind of balances him out. Even saying, like, you need to be more relaxed. You need to not care about certain things. And that works so well. But with Star, I don't feel that. I don't feel any, like, connection. Unless it's going to be some kind of thing like, okay, they've been together like this. They should be together. But no, it doesn't feel like that. It just feels more like Star wants Marco, but I don't feel like there really is some kind of chemistry there. And again, it doesn't seem like the Red Moon's probably going to let them. But that's as much as I'll say on the matter. Probably just gave the entire theory right there, but still. But yeah. Episode was good. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. This is a pretty long episode, and I'm very sorry for that, because I went on a little bit of a tangent. But, yeah. So what do you guys think? Thank you also for watching. Thank you for everyone who keeps continuing watching these videos. Star Wars vs. Evil Theories videos are like some of my most watched ones in recent time. Probably second would be my Gary's Mod videos. And all time, it's still my Adventure Time, and then like a couple of my theory videos. But yeah, this is a good episode. Definitely check it out. Check out the show. But by Lord, you're gonna get some crud episodes every once in a while. Majority of the time, but when the episodes get good, they get good. Either way, thank you also for watching. I'm sure what videos that I've done, please click the link section below to show all of the videos, and we will see you later. Oh, I dropped the battery. I was like, what the fudge just fell? Anyways. Dedicus Claudicus Maximus! 40!